So I'm drinking Four Loko like I always do, and I got this nice big glass. I love it.
My voice.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to another session of I Am Talking, featuring Rashad, who is me, and I am talking. And today, I'll be talking about my favorite drink, Four Loko, especially this flavor. I know they got all kinds of Four Lokos, but the only kind of Four Loko that I like is the sour apple one. And they used to have one. They used to have one called the margarita one, and it was green too. This green sour apple. They had a green like margarita, kind of sour margarita one. And they took that off the shelves. I don't know why, it was for a limited time. And then they got this other one called I think Blue Mountain or Blue Freeze. That one was out for a limited time as well. So the reason why I love this drink so much is because, well, it's cheap. You know, it's like probably $2, $3. Well, no, it's $2, but they recently made it $3. Another extra dollar that I gotta spend. Anyway, I just spent it. My mother bought me these. I got two of them. She bought me two of them the other week. So I was waiting all last week, all work week, and to finally get to drink my Four Lokos and enjoy the Four Lokos that my mother bought me. So today I'm just chilling out, actually resting. I haven't rested in a while because I've been working, college work, barely got sleep, and with other life issues. So I finally get to drink my Four Loko today. So I'm so happy. Like, I've been waiting for this moment all weekend to drink my Four Loko. Also, to do this episode to tell you about the Four Loko. So I've been drinking this Four Loko ever since the end of middle school / beginning of high school. And I think that's another reason why I like it so much. Because I had it for so long. And the first time I had it, I was going to school. And then me and some friends was on the bus, and then this boy, he because he was underage, he bought this big can on the bus. It wasn't this one, it was red. It was the fruit punch one. So we were trying to find out what it was, and he shared it with us. So it got us, like, it didn't really get us drunk, but it got us a little tipsy real quick. So then when we got in class, people were sleeping. Oh, I'm energetic, so I was just talkative. Drinks make me talkative, so I was talkative. I was livening loud. Didn't really liven the class up because I was the only one talking, me and teachers talking. So, and then, well, something else happened. That's another story. Anyway, so that's how long I've been drinking this, and that was, I don't know how long that was. I don't feel like counting anyway. I've been drinking it since the end of middle school / beginning of high school, so I really love this drink, and all my friends and family who really know me, they know I love to drink Four Loko. My dad used to buy me Four Lokos all the time. I know somebody told me that, like, your dad shouldn't be buying you Four Lokos. I'm like, well, I used to be spoiled. I'm starting to break out of it because effective. Okay, so I'm 27 years old. My birthday was January 18th. So after I turned 27, that's when, okay, so my mother trying to cut back. So she don't pay my phone bill no more. I gotta pay it. But at the same time, Verizon wasn't trying to let us do that. Well, they was, but they said, since y'all got new phones, somebody has to pay the $700 for this phone. So technically, I'm off my mother's plan, but not really. It's like a joint account. So they said unless somebody pays the whole $700 off, then That means so I'm still under my mother. She's still liable, but I still help her out and pay it. So basically, it's my own bill, but it's on her plan. And I know it's kind of crazy. So that changed, and then my dad, he don't buy me Four Lokos no more like he used to. Then I got I'm kind of mad. But these two, my mother bought me these the other day because she asked last week. She asked me for my help around the house. So she told me she was gonna give me $20. So I was thinking, and I was at work, and I was like, okay. So I thought about, okay, let me ask her to give me some Four Lokos. So I sent her an email, and I was like, can you add a Four Loko? And she was like, sure, just let me know when you're coming over. So I was shocked. So I let the day before I came over, I told her, you said you can buy me Four Loko, and they have the liquor store. And I told her which exact one I want. I sent her a picture because, of course, she don't know what this is. So I sent her an exact picture because I like this exact Four Loko. So, and then she told me, she was like, how about after I pick you up, we get after you do your work, I'll get Four Loko, we'll go to the liquor store. So we did that, went to the liquor store for Washington. Of course, it's the same, well, this is the same price anywhere. Even though the liquor store for Washington is a lot expensiver. So we got it out there. What's another thing I was gonna say? Yeah, so I was so excited, and I was kind of mad because right when she took me home, one of my employers called me and they said, can you work overnight tonight and then tomorrow night? So I really didn't want to do it, but I need the money. So I was like, okay, sure. I worked, and then I had to work my normal job because I was Saturday and Sunday. This other on-call job I got, did a normal job, I had to work. So I was like, I cannot wait till the weekend so I can drink this Four Loko and tell you all my family about my Four Loko. Okay, and also, let's stop getting off, now. We're talking about the Four Loko. So, like I said, all my friends and family and acquaintances know that I love Four Loko, especially this one. When they came out with this one, I was so excited. So, with me, when I get a Four Loko, Lax used to have Lax Liquors in Southeast. They used to have Four Loko, and they have like a 2-pack for $4. They stopped selling that. I was mad. The Havana Bitch used to be $3.19 for a Havana Bitch. They took that off the shelves at Lax. So I was mad because Havana Bitch is usually $11 at the liquor store. And so, yeah, I was real mad. So with me and Four Loko, like when I go to a liquor store, since I'm so addicted to these, anyway, people tell me there's crack in here. People say that's why they took it off the shelf before and they brought it back. I was mad when they took it off the shelf before. And when they brought it back, I was real happy, especially when they came out with this flavor, the margarita one. And when I had the margarita flavor, I learned that these sneak up on you. Because I had like 4 back-to-back. So that night, I was on the floor rolling, crying. Seriously, I was on the floor rolling back and forth and crying. And I thought I was going to die. So after that moment, I knew that these Four Lokos, they sneak up on you. So now, ever since that happened, I try not to drink these back-to-back. Yeah, but they get me real, well, I'm a lightweight, so I get drunk easily. And these almost get me there. They'll get me real tipsy, but not really drunk. So, yeah, that's how it makes me feel. And by the look of it, I love the color because each Four Loko is a different color. This one is green. I love it. Like I had a I guess it's a wine glass. I had a big one from Cheddar's in Fort Washington. My friend had one. He stole it, and it was really big. You saw it on the videos and pictures previously before this video. That was at my friend's house, and he had it. So I was like so excited. I put all my Four Loko in there. Most of the can was in that thing. I was drinking it. Then he was like, I was acting like an ass that whole night. Like, I don't remember. I mean, well, I remember it, but I just love Four Loko. So after one, I'll get another one. Like I just can't stop. Actually, I can stop because thinking about that situation before what happened when I was rolling on the floor crying and thought I was gonna die. So now I just drink a little bit of it. I mean, I don't drink them back to back. I'll probably have maybe 2 a week, if that. Maybe 2 on one weekend, if that. But not back to back. So also I want to tell you, like, when I go to the liquor store, if they don't have a Four Loko, I get really upset. you don't want to see that side of me. Like, I'll start cussing the cashier out, cussing people out if they come at me the wrong way, or even if they come at me any kind of way at the liquor store. Like, I'm cussing everybody out if they don't have Four Loko. Like, when I was in Philadelphia, there was a lot of liquor stores that didn't have Four Loko. I was mad that whole day. You didn't want to really be around me because I was just cussing everybody out. I was mad as shit that they didn't have Four Loko. So that's me, like, when I go to a liquor store. So, like, when I tell people, if you take me to a store, liquor store that don't have Four Loko, you'll see me go off. So it was like 2 weeks ago, I went to Eastover Shopping Center. I went to this liquor store, and the liquor store that was in the shopping center. So I went in there, and I was like, do I have Four Loko? And the man was like, no, we don't. So I was getting ready to do 0 to 60 in a few seconds. So it was crazy. And then he saw me getting ready to get mad and say something. So it was like I was just playing, and then I just, I called my breath, and then I was like, please don't play with me like that. So then he told me, yeah, so like that's a really serious moment. Don't play with me. Oh, don't play with my Four Lokos. I love my Four Lokos. And then when I was in Philadelphia, well, that's how I act when like one time at a liquor store in Clinton, they didn't have Four Lokos. So I called the drive-through man, the cashier, whatever he was. I called him a bitch. Like, I was real mad, like I told you. So if I don't have my Four Lokos, I get real upset. I mean, if I go to a liquor store and they don't have it, I get real upset. Not as much as with Bonnet, bitch, I don't really get that mad, but with Four Lokos, I get really mad because I love Four Lokos. I have Four Lokos basically for as long as I can remember I've had them. And people say I'm an alcoholic, but I've been drinking for a long time. Since I was little, since I was underage. I remember this liquor store in Addison Road, and it was in Capitol Heights, Maryland. This Chinese lady used to work there. She knew I was underage and she would give me liquor. I think she got fired because I think they found out, but I was mad. But then I was happy when I turned 21 because I was able to get it legally myself. So that's the history with me and Four Loko. And so basically, I like the sour apple Four Loko, the margarita Four Loko, if they ever bring it back. In June of 2017, I went to this liquor store in Suitland, Maryland, over there in Andrews Air Force Base. And I haven't seen that in years. I mean, the Four Loko, they had the margarita, green Four Loko, and then I haven't seen that in years. I was so happy. I didn't have no money, so my friend was with me. I asked him to buy it for me. So he bought me one, and he bought him one. So I was excited because I haven't seen that in years. And ever since then, I started going. Well, I went there again, and they didn't have it. So I don't know what happened. So that's what happened with that. And this stuff is really good, actually. You all should try it, especially the green apple one. It is really good. You don't know what you're missing. And people tell me it's bad for me, and then this person that I was talking to before, they told me that it has crack in it. I didn't really pay attention. They was like, that's why I took it off the shelf. Well, like, I don't think it has crack in it. I think there's just hallucinating. But it's really good and really addictive, though. I just love the color. I love it. Like, I like the Blue Mountain one is blue. And then, I'm talking about the flavors. So the flavors that I like was this one. I like the margarita one. I like the Blue Mountain one. And I like the watermelon one. But the other flavors, they're just too much for me. I can't take those. I mean, I can drink them, but they're just nasty. So I just like 3 flavors. I don't even like the gold one. The gold one is a new one. But that's nasty. They have an orange one, too. That's nasty. So basically, I love these. I recommend you try them. If you haven't tried it before, at least try it once. These are real good. These are really good. Like, I've been trying to psych my mother out and tell her something else. But she said she knows what it is, but she's not going to try it. I'm like, it's good. You should try it. It's really good. You don't know what you're missing until you have one. Then you probably can't stop like me. But at the same time, like I said, I've calmed down on them. Even though I can't stop drinking them, I've calmed down on drinking a lot of them. Like, basically, I'm saying it again, like the color, it just amazes me. The color, see how green it is? It just amazes me. And when I was living with my parents, I always had a Four Loko. Either my brother bought me a Four Loko or I would buy my Four Loko. Rarely my mother would buy me a Four Loko. Rarely. It's always like when we be driving, I'd be drunk off Four Loko. I remember one time I was really drunk. I was drinking Four Loko in the car. Like my mom gets paranoid because I opened it up in the car and started drinking it. But she wants me to hurry and cover it because she don't want to get pulled over. Paranoid. So remember one time I finished my whole thing of Four Loko, then we was gonna go to the liquor store get another one. So I remember I had to pee real bad, so I got outside the car and peed in front of the car. Well, it basically was parked beside bushes. It was parked beside a lot of bushes and trees. So I got out the car, peed, well, it was in front of the car, everybody was in the car, but anyway, I had to go to the bathroom. And so I did it right then and there. So I had to pee right there. And like my parents, my parents and my really close friends know how I act when I drink, especially when I drink Four Loko, so they don't really pay no attention to me. But when I meet somebody new or whatever, they'll they're quick to judge me. But I'm like, well, if you know me my whole life, you know, well, I didn't say that. I mean, well, if you really know me, you know that when I drink especially bringing Four Lokos, how I can get. I don't really get out of hand. I'm just talkative. I just keep talking and talking. I dance. I laugh. I do. So I admit, when I drink too much, sometimes I cry for no reason. I be thinking the worst that's going to happen. Happening or that's going to happen, then I start crying when I drink. So it's really not a good idea for me to drink those. But I can't stop drinking them. It's really addictive. They're really good. You really need to try them. This is the best cheap drink that I think they ever made. I had 211. Like I would just drink that with my I would drink the 211 with my uncle, my cousin. Basically, we just bonding, just drinking, but I didn't really like it. But the flavor one, I think it was grape. I think it was that one. Let me see how long this video is because I'm on slot 60. Damn. Ooh, okay, so I'm talking about the 211. So I had the 211, and I didn't really like it, even though it's cheap. I've had the juice. It's cold. I didn't really like it, but so the only cheap drink that I like is Four Loko. It's $2. When I was $3.19, they raised the price. And then Ivanovich, that's $11 and some change. And then with taxes, like $11.58. So those are the only cheap drinks that I would drink. I don't really drink cheap stuff, but those are the only two cheap drinks that I would drink. So again, like I said, I love this Four Loko, and I would recommend it for anybody to try it at least once. I heard it's killing people on the news, but I've had this for years, and I'm still here. So I'm not saying it's not going to happen to me. I'm not saying I want it to happen to me, but that's another reason why I'm trying to cut back. I'm drinking a little bit. I'm not drinking a lot of them. I heard stuff on the news. That's why they took it off the shelf. It was killing young people, but they put it back on the shelf. So they must have fixed it if they put it back on the shelf. So that's what I feel. People like they took it off the shelf for a reason. I'm like, well, why they put it back on the shelf? But I was talking to one of my friends, and they was telling me that Four Loko was killing people. And I was like, for real, every food in this world is killing people. If you research the ingredients of the food, I remember I went to this restaurant, this Belgian restaurant, for an interview, and they broke it down. They showed us different foods. It was like Google the ingredients of these foods, and then you'll see what's in them. So basically, they said America is trying to kill us, whatever. Anyway, so I was running out of time for my video. Plus, I'm trying to drink my Four Loko and enjoy it. Anyway, thank you for watching. I was basically telling you Again, this is episode 22, and it's entitled Da Four Loko. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting season 2 and season 1 of I'm Talking. I love my fans, and one of my fans, I will not be doing this. Thumbs up if you love this video. Thumbs down if you don't. Comment on below the video, on the comments you may have. But if you have any personal feedback that you would like to text me, that you would like to let me know or tell me personally, you can text me at 202-996-3206. And if you do text me, like your feedback, whatever, it may appear on the show one of these days. You never know. I know I'm doing an episode. Okay. I know I'm releasing stuff. I'm doing an episode for the fans, and I don't know what it's been called yet, but I'm gonna be reading fan mail. So, again, thank you for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up, thumbs down, comment on this video, subscribe to my channel, please. Again, if it wasn't for my fans, I would not be doing this. I cannot wait for you to see my show next week. And next week's show, I do know, next week it'll be episode 23, and it's going to be a whole, and it's going to be called High Tea. And I'm not going to get in the description what the show is. You just got to wait till next week to see it at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. Thank you for watching. Have a nice night. And I will see you all next week on our regularly scheduled program. Rashad talking by Rashad